Good morning, survivors. We're the survivors, the black survivors. Yes, right? So, reality testing is working, as you see. I'm not fantasizing. We're the survivors, the black survivors. Yes. One love. You see. Now you see. You see me? Bomba wall. Kiandan. Overcome. Rasta. Yes. So, I want to talk about many things. About fantasy. You know, when you go through abuse. When you went through sociopathic, borderline, sadistic, triangulations, abuse, narcissistic psychopathy, all the good stuff soaking in, you know, projective identification, mirroring, all the good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Look at me when I talk, right? You know, look in my eyes when I talk. Yeah. Are you covert narcissist? Why don't you look in my eyes? Why are you away? Why you use ambient violence against me? Why does everything smells like... Alright. So, when you went through this kind of abuse, everything is smeared, everything smells. You know, you have to understand these people stuck in anal phase. No, okay, I'm ranting now. This is too much, I'm sorry. I'm dysregulated, I'm mirroring. I was experiencing sadistic abuse. And when you learn to mirror the things back just to survive, you will even find sadistic tendencies in yourself, because you say, all right, you know, if you deal the cards that way, I can play the cards the same way, bro. But that's not us. That's just introjected, infantile bullcrap, right? We understand this. We understand this. Yeah, I want to talk about fantasy, and even fantasy, you know, original man. Yes, man, original man, you know what I'm saying? I'm fertile, you know what I'm saying? I am original. I know myself. You know, if you know where you're coming from, if you know your history, you know, then you would not ask me all the time. Right? You know what I'm saying? You understand that, man. You know, the mountain, you see. Just understand that one. Who you are. The core identity, you know what I'm saying? Identity, you know, it's an unity with I self, you know what I'm saying? So that being said, the fantasy, I'm a dreamer, okay? Like John Lennon, like Bob Marley, because we're the survivors, the black survivors. Right? Imagine all the people living life in peace. That would be so nice. But some people can't do that. Some people can't peace, you know what I'm saying? Some people have to live in chaos. Some people have to go to war, and then they play the victim. But I'm here to telling you, we have to overcome that one. The bad mind, you know. Hello, bad mind. How you doing today? You still a victim? You still a dormant doormat? Waiting it out, numb, like a parasite? Dysregulated, externally regulated, projecting your fantasy on vulnerable targets like children? You still doing that? You still doing that? Man, that's not a man. That's a female dog. Yes. Man, the forest is so beautiful. It's so peaceful. Right? Yes. So let's get more peaceful and talk about this fantasy. I'm a dreamer, you know what I'm saying? I'm a peaceful person, I'm a dreamer. And when you come from these kinds of abuse, yes, you're dysregulated, they played with you, they pushed the buttons, they activated trauma, and even the fantasy, everything is smeared with shit, you know? You will be like a fish that has bitten into too many baits that were hooked. This is dopamine control. So they're giving you a bait. They find out what you like, and then they mirror it, and you will be like, what the fuck are these clowns doing? What are they playing? They look so fucking and then you will not even like to do the original thing anymore, alright? So there are these sterile clowns playing like they would be able to create life, you know what I'm saying? Like they would be able to plant a seed, like they would be patient and loving enough to let the tree grow, you know? Like they were able to wait for the bud to be mature, and then you harvest this. You know, they pretend to be able to do something like that. Like be an agent of life. Because they mirror you, but they are just a bad imitation. A fucking... I'm calm. Completely calm now. Believe me, please believe me. Alright? So, you see the sun? You see? Now you see. Yes. So they hook onto your sources, your love, your originality, your ability to create life, your motivations, your hobbies, your taste, your original taste. You have real taste. You have a primary way to exist out of yourself, out of joy. And they don't have this. They're waking up victimhooded, envious, thinking about what mask will I wear today. Oh, I'm not the center of attention. Okay, let me do some pretension so I get back into the center of attention. Covert tactics not to mention. They have a fucking evil intention. Double-minded. You know what I'm saying? Split tongue. The snake. Alright? I'm saying they smear the fantasy. You might be a dreamer. You don't even want to dream anymore. You go on retention because they even messed with, you know, these people split sexuality and love. They don't know what love is. They say the word love. They play love. But what they do is masturbating. Alright? They need sexual stimulation. This is somatic narcissists. And when they feel shame, when they do something shameful, they get aroused sexually. They are proud of shameful things. But when you point this out in front of the crowd, of other people, of the neighbors, of their friends, suddenly it's not so funny anymore. Suddenly, no, please don't talk about that. They numb. They wait it out. They want to flex back into normality. That's normal. It's normal to play this, you know. It's normal to have casual sex and call it in front of the kids. It's a healed family, you know. That's normal. That is love, you know. But in strategic, outside of that, oh no, it's nothing, it's nothing. We're not related in any way. No. It's just casual sex like psychopath, it's just... Alright, I'm calm now, I said. I went too much into extend, I overextended. I ranted. I gave a lot of secondary supply. That's what they want. They feast off that. They get sexually aroused by that. They are proud of that. They are so proud of me. And they smear even the fantasy. This is why when you come out of this abuse, you mistrust everything, because you have bitten into the bait of the things that made you happy, that gave you dopamine release. And they cling on to everything by suggesting you their negative, self-destructive, self-defeating strategies to you. Okay? And clinging on to your memories as infantile pile of shit. And the problem with shit is, when you handle it, there's always something sticks to you and smells and spoils the soup, right? So this is why you will be mistrusting everyone. You have to start from scratch. You will mistrust everybody. You will mistrust idealization. Idealization is not bad at all times. It can be healthy and normal. There is a healthy and normal form of idealization and honeymoon phase when you fall in love with somebody, but you will mistrust it. There is a healthy form of, everything, okay? Fantasy. But you will not want to have any fantasy anymore. You want to be confronted with cold, harsh reality just to get rid of the sick, twisted fantasy, that delusional fantasy of these clowns around you, of these zombie clowns around you, okay? You have to learn what is the healthy dose of everything. You have to relearn this. You have been surrounded by a mirror cabinet, a hall of mirrors that showed you masks of insanity, all right? Insane people. God, what the hell is this, dude? I saw some synchronicity, some archetypes over there, bro. All right. Yeah. So you will have a mistrust against everything that comes from human beings. You will be like a street dog that made too many negative experiences, and you have to relearn. Use your social connections that you have wherever to learn what is normal, and you will have to have a healthy threshold against everything and be open for everything again. And you need to assume that the people you meet in your life are normal and healthy, even if they trigger your hypersensitive nervous system now, because your nervous system has been manipulated. You have been forced into the same fight and flight response that people with repressed shame and anxiety and childhood trauma act upon. They are insecure and broken, whatever, and this is why they need you to be the same. They project this. Yeah. And now it takes some time until your nervous system can recover, and you need to assume and trust in other people. It's not every day you meet a fully fledged borderline or sociopath, all right? It's just 1 to 5%, and you will be able to discern them from now on, believe me that. So you should assume that all other people you meet are healthy and normal people, yet they have parts of everything. Every human being has parts of that what is pathological in these borderline covert narcissists, psychopathic sadists, okay? this is why you will mistrust it, or you will be triggered, or you know, you will have no problems with children and animals, because animals and children, they are not on this level where you would suspect them to be abusive or manipulative or having a second guess, you know. They are innocent and pure. So you need to relearn this, and you will do it, you know. Learn to trust again. Learn to take the bait again. Alright? There is something better for you out there. You have learned something. It was necessary that you learned it, because there's a reason why it happened to you. Alright? And yeah, it shows, of course, that you are a high energetic being, that you have something that all the girls want. You have that sugar, you know. You have that protective energy, you have this life energy. And they all want that. They don't have that. The Walking Dead don't have that. So you just have to start again. Start all over again. Change yourself, do something you never did before. You're different now. You needed to make this experience, okay? Learn to dream again differently. You have learned so much about this, about the pathological side, but it does not mean that everything is pathologic, okay? You have discernment now. So we will get to all the good stuff, to all the videos, to the meat and potatoes. Yeah, I just wanted to entertain, to make this ride, this car drive a little bit more entertaining. So hope I could serve. I hope I could provide something for you, just like I provide something for me. So I switch off now because it's getting awkward. Don't you think so? It's a little bit awkward, isn't it? I mean, the situation is just almost unbearable. What do you think? I'm sitting here in the car talking to a mobile phone that is aimed at me. I'm looking at people walking outside. I'm not really having any more talking points. It's getting really boring. You could watch so many other better videos than that. It's embarrassing. Sorry for wasting